Hi there everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Happy Monday. Welcome to another video for Scrappy Tells Crafts. Today we are doing two different cards. This one will be up at 10 a.m. Central, and the next one will see you at 2 p.m. Central. Both cards are going to be featuring different embossing techniques. So today we're doing a heat emboss resist, and I'm going to be doing some watercoloring. So I have a piece of Strathmore watercolor paper. This is cut down to, I believe it's 5 by 7. That's how I bought it through Amazon. And I am using VersaFine Onyx Black ink to stamp this image from the Poppy stamp set. This stamp set will be linked in the description box down below, so you can head over to Scrappy Tells to pick it up. I've added some clear embossing because I want this to be a black image. And rather than dealing with black embossing powder, it's it's easier to stamp with a black pigment ink, such as Versamark Onyx, and then put embossing powder over it. And then you just want to make sure that you've heated and melted all of your embossing powder, and you will know that has happened when it is clear or when it's shiny. So here is what it looks like around my house about 6:15 on Sunday, February the 14th. We're supposed to get up to like 6 inches overnight. Who knows if that's going to happen. So I stamped on a watercolor paper because we are going to be doing some watercoloring, and I'm going to be using some colors from Gina K. One of them is Peach Bellini and the other one is Innocent Pink. I bring in a darker, more vibrant pink in a little bit. I actually found, I looked up Poppies to see what colors, and there are actually lots of colors in the Oriental Poppy. One of them is like a very light pink, and the other one is a very light peach. And I am using some paper from Simple Stories from their Valentine's set that has those two colors in it. So that's why I went ahead and used those colors for my watercoloring. So I am using ink. You could use watercolor markers. You could use Crayola markers for this because those are water-based. I also considered using my Inktense pencils because I haven't colored with them in forever. But initially when I was coloring this, I wanted something that was a bit more softer and something where I had a bit more control. And I feel like I have that when I'm using brushes and ink. So I have just some clean water off to the side, and you can see me picking it up and moving that color around. I'm going to go ahead and turn on some music and let you watch me color. And then when I'm done, I will walk you through the rest of the card. So you saw me bring in a little bit of the shimmer pen to add just a little bit of shimmer to the paper, and then I'm darkening up the orange, and then I darkened up the pink as well, just to make it a bit more vibrant. So I have cut down this pattern. It's one piece to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and the other piece to 2 by 5 3/8. You can see here that I accidentally put this upside down. It wouldn't have been an issue, but none of the envelopes were going in that direction. So I had cut out this heart with my scissors. There is a coordinating die. I didn't pick up the dies. I wanted other things. So I didn't get the dies that went with this set, but it was fairly easy to cut out. But if you want the dies, there are some available. I am just using the Big Mama Jamma. This is the Scotch mounting foam that you can pick up on Amazon to add some dimension to the back. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this adhered. You can see that I did not add a sentiment to the center of the heart. And that's because I like to keep my cards open-ended. That way, this could be a love card. It could also be a Galentine's Day card. It could be, a hey friend, I miss you card. It could just be, a birthday card, encouragement. It could be a whole lot of different things when you don't add a sentiment. So I decided to go ahead and bring in a little bit on the inside. So you saw me line up 2 of the stamps. So this is the one I wanted in the front. And this is again from that Poppy stamp set. And I'm going to bring in some Eclipse masking paper, and I'm going to go ahead and make a mask. I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to go ahead and get it adhered so I can stamp the second flower. I wanted this one that was kind of curved or curled upward to be the one in the front, and the one that is a bit bigger and more open to be toward the back. And again, with perspective, whatever you want to be in the front needs to be stamped first, and then you mask it, and then you can stamp what you want to go behind it. And then I'm going to bring in that Spectrum Noir shimmer pen again and add just the tiniest bit of shimmer. It just kind of moves it around just a very little bit. I wasn't trying to color it in or anything like that. I just wanted to have a little bit of shade and a little bit of shimmer. And then I'm using this. This is a tape runner from Glue Dots, so I couldn't find my other tape. But that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. This card will be available toward the end of the week in my Etsy shop, which you will find linked down below. You will also find a link directly to this stamp set on the Scrappy Tales website. And don't forget to come back at 2 p.m. today for a second card. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.